see a picture of Remy Ma, because indeed she is delusional.
If you were to hop onto an online thesaurus and punch in the term delusion, you'd likely see a snapshot of her mother, because honestly, she is completely fantasizing. And if I were a licensed therapist, I'd say she's battling strugalitis, an inflammation that sparks extreme carelessness, habitual idleness, and consistently getting your cheeks smacked by broke dudes. But I want to dive into the carelessness aspect. Remy Ma pretty much had it all: a dependable partner, a flourishing brand, and a crew of people in the business. Now whether or not that venture or those individuals were truly dependable remains to be determined. But from the outside, it appeared like she had solid support, and still, that didn't suffice for her. We all know what happened with Papoose. We all witnessed what took place with Easy the Block Captain. He turned into the guy she dropped Papoose for, and in typical booty-smacking logic, she left the man who cherished and honored her for someone who honestly didn't care at all about her. Meanwhile, after she ditched her spouse for another dude, the husband, Papoose, remained composed. He never slandered her publicly, didn't speak recklessly, he just calmly moved forward with Clarissa Shields and concentrated on his own flow. But of course, Remy Ma got annoyed and kicked off this whole dramatic ordeal online involving Papoose and Clarissa, putting it out there for everyone to see. And let's not forget, while all of this was unfolding, she was still with EA the Black Captain, that broke MC from Philly who was part of her Chrome battle rap circuit. But hold up, there's more. Eventually, he left her too, or maybe they just split up. Now Remy Ma is back outside, not really accomplishing much, just lingering, and now she's going viral again.
Pray for my enemies. Y'all know I ain't have nothing to do with the name of that. They let him die. I would have named it been Let My Enemies Die. I don't even got no enemies. That's the crazy shit. I really do. I might be people enemies, but I don't got no enemies at all.
Cause you don't be caring.
At the
Remy Ma claims she ain't got no rivals, but says she wouldn't care if they passed away. She says maybe she's the antagonist in someone else's tale. And honestly, when you witness people like her, or like Tiffany Hennard, you just sit there wondering, what the heck are you puffing on? What product is this? So I know to steer clear of it, because here's the reality, she absolutely has rivals, and her largest rival is herself. She's the only one who lost Papoose. She's the only one who lost Easy the Black Captain, who, by the way, was already raggedy and crusty. The fact that you downgraded from Papoose to Easy already tells us everything about how you value yourself in the dating world. Meanwhile, Papoose moves on with Clarissa Shields. We can go back and forth all day about looks, taste, or whatever, but Clarissa is younger, more active, currently successful, and full of promise. She's like 29 or 30, Remy Ma is 15 years older. So, who really came out ahead here? Did Remy win, being a mother with no partner and no backup man? Or did Papoose win, being with a title-holding boxer who's 16 years younger and has the potential to rake in big bucks? Let's be real, it's clear he came out on top, and you know what's not clear? Who your adversaries actually are, and I want to discuss that, not just for Remy Ma, but for all of us. Like, how frequently do you sit back and think, man, my haters want to see me crash. They're envious. They're aiming to mess me up. But here's the reality, most individuals do not concern themselves with you. Life is happening for everyone, every single day. And sure, there are folks who dislike you. There are people you'll bump heads with, but nobody's camped out scheming your destruction, unless maybe they're completely fixated. The only person who can genuinely wreck your life,
or something like that.
Unless someone literally attempts to end you or injure you, the individual who can improve or damage your life the most, is you. That's what I've come to comprehend, every victory and every flop I've had in life. It's been on me. None of my so-called haters blocked me. I blocked myself. But when you refuse to take ownership, it's easier to fault adversaries. Let me throw out an example. My other platform is titled Konganda, which is in the Pan-African arena. There's a guy over there named Mark Meets Africa. He's a young guy, but he conned a bunch of older ladies out of their funds. They were planning to migrate to Africa. He created a bogus company called Merge, grabbed their money, and Vanished. I reached out and asked him what sort of operation it even was. He said it was a consulting firm, a setup where people invest for guidance, kinda like me giving you tips on YouTube. But pretending that my brand, like Clinical Key, is something you can purchase equity in, when in reality, the firm does zilch. So yeah, he was out there selling fantasies and fiction, promising houses and assets. And guess what? A bunch of elders lost thousands and went bankrupt. Now this guy is laying low in some African wilderness, praying not to get his butt kicked. I hit him up last night, told him, stop ducking. Your gig is finished. The fabrications you pushed were insane. You'll get caught. He responds, I know you're just doing what you gotta do. I pity you. Stop the show. Like seriously? He's the con artist. He's hiding, but he pities me. Then he adds, I pity that you have to act on others' views. I'm not explaining myself to people who've already judged, including you. I messaged him back, no, it's legit. You can't fake it anymore. You're a flat-out scammer. And that spiraled into more texts. I told him he was vile, called him a sociopath, and blocked him. Why did I share that with y'all? Because this dude destroyed his own name. He deceived and preyed on elders in our culture, and now he claims I'm the villain. Same story with Remy Ma. She targets everyone else. But guess what? If you're dating someone with no self-reflection, you're just fueling their conduct, and they won't. She got with another man. That man dipped, and now she's saying, I might be the antagonist in someone else's tale. No, she's the antagonist in her own tale. You want to stay bitter and broke? Just keep pointing fingers. But sooner or later, you'll become the main player in your own tragedy. You'll experience all the things you swore would never happen. Your ex levels up and flourishes. Meanwhile, your love life, your hustle, your ambitions, they all collapse, and you still blame everyone else. But guess what? That won't change anything, because you are the one wrecking your own game. You've always been the one, and until you admit that, nothing improves. So, what do y'all think? It's your boy Hush Zaya back again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Appreciate all of y'all. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and we're out.